Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this. His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it. I knew you'd know him.
I really don't want to talk about it. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kthy.
Oh, God, make it stop. Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is. Sure, it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks. We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter. Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is, not a geek. It's some advanced scanner thingy. Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kthy. Can't have her miss the funeral. Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred! Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Ugh, just my luck.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
That ticket quota of yours wasn't gonna fill itself?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass. Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And?
Yes, sir?
A smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule. No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral. No time for that now. No time for that now.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kthy, you big baby, just talk to her. Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anne? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kthy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit. I don't want to show her that. I just had one. Maybe later. You have a sick mind. You know that? I don't want to show her that. I'll write down clues in this as I find them. NZ 500 self-defense stun gun. My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane. A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. That's not how you treat premium tobacco. Oh, I do enjoy burning things, just not that. I don't want to show her that. Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
No sin, but what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Ugh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Grandma, anybody home? A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. Nice black leather coat, right up my alley. There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. A small table lamp. I don't have anything to search for yet. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed. Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Oh, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what?
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first, all dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandpa.
Very well.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Well, gotta go, Gramps. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kthy.
I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Expensive looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Grandpa in his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s. Planes, planes, and more planes. Planes, planes, and more planes. There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. That's where the nice china is kept, only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet. A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels. Grandma always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them. Grandma has prepared some tea for us. Grandma... A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them. There are a few things I need very well. Seal take. I used to love digging through those. Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing. Land of the free. Not their peak hours, it seems.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that
A
bum?
bunch of cops lining up for a photo.
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kthy. Kthy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta...
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe. A medieval fort... Various notices and a wanted poster. Fax machines, the pinnacle of modern technology. Coffee cups, both used and unused. Nah, I'm good. Had a cup this morning. A potted plant. Looks a bit thirsty.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess? Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine. A gold medal of some kind. Just some photo, nothing special about it. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. I guess somebody's a winner. Just some photo, nothing special about it. Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere. Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990. Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kthy.
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like... Lenny mentioned that the older police reports are kept in the room behind those doors.
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, Kthy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
I don't want to show her that. See you later, Gramps.
Take care, dear.
I shouldn't overstay my welcome. Hey,
Hello, Kthy.
what's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. What?
See ya.
Hello. What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all. That's all.
Good.
I can't while he's sitting there. mausoleum. No reason to go in. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. Conwell Spring. Nope, couldn't find it. No result for that.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later. I'm trying to get a hold of a police report concerning Grandpa, but the cops refuse to give it to me.
Yep, the state laws are really strict about that sort of thing.
Ugh, there must be some way to get my hands on it.
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the law, Kthy.
Am I hearing this right? Are you encouraging criminal behavior, E?
Oh, I would never!
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kthy. Hi, this is...
Hey, it's...
Oh,
I'm trying to get a hold of a police...
yep, the state laws are really strict about that sort of thing.
Ugh, there must be some way to get my hands on it.
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the law, Kthy.
Am I hearing this right? Are you encouraging criminal...
Oh,
Okay,
bye, Kthy.
it's a photo of this a wedding photo. They look younger than... An old wheelchair. Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks... A mere single pair of boots. I shouldn't overstay. There are a few things very well. I don't see a reason. I don't think we need to discuss that. Well, gotta...
Bye, Kath.
A decent-sized book collection. can't while he's sitting there. Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kat.
I don't want to show... Yeah, that... I don't want to show... Well, got...
See?
Fax machines. Lots of Lenny men... Nah, I'm good. I made coffee cups, both used and a potted plant. I don't think that accomplishes much. That's not how you treat premium tobacco. Huh, not the worst idea, but I think I'll hold on to it for now. I prefer to... Yeah, that won't get... My smokes. A small table. I shouldn't over... Not a big fan of that idea.
Hi.
Hey, it's me.
Oh,
I'm trying to get a hold of a...
yep.
Ugh, there...
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the lock.
Am I hearing this right?
Oh,
Too complicated. Okay.
bye, Kthy.
It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church mumbo-jumbo. Washing away your sins, salvation, blah, blah. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my God on. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day. Mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. No reason to go in there. I don't think that... Conwell Spring. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania. Land of the free. Fax machines. The pinnacle. kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be... It's a photo of this very farm. A wedding photo from when they look younger than I am. It's a photo of this very farm from way back.
Oh, hello, dear.